try to find that farm to go into the 6th minute because it's already a pretty significant advantage. But as I say that, Barbiel going to be summoned up right there, and they're going to try to push onto Exort. Yet he looks like he's bitten off more than she can chew. That's going to be a knockup and a kill for Execration side, turning this around 6-6, dead even.
Who's again holding down his ground in mid. He is going to be camping into that bush. Wait to catch someone, and he does!
Oh my god, yet again.
But he's going to catch it up. Someone, of course, being dropped in, but he's going to be dead. CKTD. That's what it looked like.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It was a point-blank blast.
It feels like you just went full Arnold Schwarzenegger right there, man.
I need subtitles now.
I need subtitles just to understand you, dude. But to be sure, that's the second beautiful hook in a row that we have seen from Who's again. People better be afraid. But speaking of being afraid, nice knock up right there to land onto Lambo. Shadowblade Slaughter going to follow that up right there. But the chase is on because Zapnu's hot on the tail. Shouldn't be long before he gets taken out. But here's the Kimmy. Nice ultimate right there, taking him down. They could actually get him low. Not going to happen because CKTD is going to get that first. Going to get away somehow. Going to get a kill. In fact, Zapnu's going to get away with his life, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 exchange. So good awareness right there from CKTD, but they might give up a turtle in exchange.
Really sneaky maximum charge right there. It was just a little bit short to get Zapnu, but he does take down Diaz.
Oh, wow.
CKTD though paying the price as Pakbet does so with some payback.
Yeah, the beautiful rotations here coming up for both teams. It's always a trade back and forth, so they go like a seesaw teeter-tottering on all sides because they do want to make sure that no one gets a significant advantage. And just like that, top lane already still looking like they want to break out with a fight here again. Exort looking like he's in a bit of trouble because Pakbet's hot on his tail, trying to catch him, but Zapnu's already the one who gets that kill. But Lembo's already ready with his horse. Barbiel here's back into the action, getting knocked up and tossed away. Way of the Dragon's going to be called up as well. Now he's going to be dropping low on HP, and I think they're going to finish him off. In fact, they do, and that's going to be a 1-2-for-1 exchange right there, yet again for Execration.
Execration now in the lead, 10-9, but they still need to work.
And oh my god, here we go again.
Taking down Dian with the help of CKTD.
Or is he?
Itumax is going to be taking care of business, protecting his friend here. Timo is back.
Oh, clutch. Absolutely makes it beautifully, just in time to make that skill shot to land right there. And now E2 Max, he's about to drop as well, but he's going to be trying to be dissuaded by Lord here. But no pull's going to come in today as they do try to go onto Lord now.
That was pretty good. A really good rotation, pushing back the force of Execration right there, turning it into a quick Lord. Are they going to be able to do it? Who's again trying to put some space here? Lembot summoning Barbiel one more time. Barbiel is going to take down Lord.
Yeah, the Phantom Seed gets around 2 kills right there, but I think they want to go in for more. Exor dropping low because Pakbet's doing a lot of damage. Now they want to go in. Who's again? Everybody's low on the side of OWNAGE, but it's a double kill right there from E2 Max. He could get another because CKTD shuts him down. But CKTD, he's now in trouble. Wave the Dragon to finish him up. That's going to be a 4-4-3 exchange. OWNAGE coming back into it with a blow of their own.
1 hero short of a clean sweep, but they do get the Lord. That is 1 bit of consolation for OWNAGE as Lord marches down bottom. One thing, Execration blood.
It's a game of left hook, right hook for both teams, and neither one of them wants to back down. They're all dropping like flies across the map, and that's fine with them because these teams, they want to bleed. They want to bleed, they want to sweat, they want to cry for this tournament title. It's one of those titles that you do not want to give up, and the best chance that they've ever had at it, I think, at this moment. Execration dropped the ball on the second season, but this time they look like they want to pick it up, and it seems like they're in position to make a half-court shot.
This is a chance for both teams to make a name for themselves. Lord dropping once again. I'm not sure if that was a hook or it was just a point-blank engage, but Dian is looking like he's in trouble. Someone was being dropped. Lord is helping out here. Maximum charge, dealing a lot of damage. Pakbet dropping BMO. There is CKTD. He is dealing a lot of free damage. Free hits. Who's again is going to drop here, but he is going to be able to take down Pakbet on the way. CKTD is responsible for that kill. Itumax dropping as well. Extra doing a lot of burst damage himself. Zapnu is underneath the turret. Is he going to be getting it away? Yes, he is. They are going to be disengaging.
A little bit of a hard dive right there. Harith going in way too hard. Did not have to do that. Already they came out of it with a 1-for-1 exchange if he didn't have to dive in, but they looked for a better deal on the trade. Instead they came out with a lemon. It looks like a lemon is all they're going to get because sometimes that's what life gives you. But speaking of what life gives you, Lord here, he's going to give you a piece of his mind with his Hurricane Dance right there, but the ball's not going to connect right there. Lembot wants to make things happen right there with his Phantom Steed. Not going to come out with anything more because he's just going to back away. That's a very big swing for OWNAGE this time.
OWNAGE, their rotations are so on a point. Given that they are down, they're up 1 kill, but they are up 4 turrets. Those turrets are going to go so far in keeping the map. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a red map.
Yeah, look at the gold advantage right there. So significant, so much bigger. And it just because simply of the amount of towers that you have, the amount of gold that you've been farming in exchange, it's really one of those situations where OWNAGE is just outplaying at a smaller, at a micro level in terms of farming execration here. But, you know, a little bit of a reset as we do sort of slow down just a tiny bit, a little tad bit slower. Do want to be able to make sure to not get ahead of ourselves.
Both teams here do have tendencies to go crazy. Both teams want these fights. And as you mentioned, Pakbet found himself a little too forward earlier in the last big team fight we had maybe a minute ago. 11 minutes in, 30 seconds as well. We see here members of OWNAGE just trying to make a rotation into the top half part of the jungle of Execration. I wonder if Fuzaken here can catch someone off guard. Hopefully not a tank. They want to get someone that's going to deal a lot of damage, someone that they can take care of.
Yeah, but now slow, steady rotation as we do go later and later into the game. 12 minutes in, and that's where we're starting to build up a little bit more into the late game itself. Everybody's going to have to come up with those power spikes because talk about the late game. It's going to be, I think, Execration with a little bit of a better... No, sorry, I take that back. OWNAGE is going to have a better late game for sure.
Given that they have a traditional carry. Oh, but Lard here coming in with the Hurricane Dance. Beyblading out. He regrets that immediately.
Yeah, but OWNAGE want to capitalize on that mistake. Flickering in for that Fuzaken right there. Ulting, but RBL going to be summoned up as well. So they're going to get knocked on top with the Way of the Dragon right there. But the backline going to be dived. CKTD gets punished right there without anyone to trade him. But nice pull right there. I don't know if that's who he wanted though, because Exort's now going to be zoned out from the fight itself. Lembot himself also going to be having to escape right there. But he's only one man. He gets a double kill. However, he still has HP to go left, but there's no more backup. And oh, he's actually skipped someone else. But anyway, let's go back into the game itself. Here in the top lane, now they do want to continue this fight because Exor dropping down very low. Has to escape away, but Fuzaken gonna pull him into his own teammate. That's gonna be okay for the meantime, but now they're gonna be okay. And it's one heck of a slobber knocker. 2 for 2 yet again on both sides.
After that extended engage that started right around the mid into the jungle, that was really sneaky. We see Bimo here actually pulling a sneaky on us, backdooring right here. In bottom, taking care of that turret. It is Execration getting penetrated right now from bot.
Yeah, that's not always the best thing in the world to get penetrated from the bottom. But at the same time, of course, any other lane is pretty bad as well if you think about it like there.
Mid would be worse.
Mid would be worse.
Definitely. But this right here is a lot of pressure. This lane, if you leave it alone, is going to be a pain in the sides of Execration. Here we go with OWNAGE, though, sneakily trying to start the Lord. This is a level 2 Lord.
They can contest it, though, but it's going to be a 4-on-4 if they do. Martis and Tham was far removed from the equation. They are going to have to fight this, but they're going to be at an HP disadvantage right here. Exor's trying to heal up, but this is almost done deal here for this Lord right here. See who can take it. But it's going to be Zapnu with the steal right there. He takes it with a beautiful steal. Hurricane Dance coming out, but now it's a fight. You've taken our Lord, we'll take your lives. Now we'll go. Lembot in the middle of everybody, trying to make things life difficult for Zapnu. Now they actually do get him down there, but Lembot's just free roaming in the bottom lane, unchecked as he gets 2. Now CKTD on the top gets popped back, and one by one, piece by piece, divide and conquer. Triple kill for Lembot.
DM just gets away with his life, but they do have the consolation of the Lord coming in down mid, going for OWNAGE structures.
What a steal. What a steal for Execration, but they punished them with their lives. Everybody dropping for Execration except DM. But it doesn't matter because this is such a large swing for OWNAGE. And I told you, man, when it comes to the drafting, OWNAGE have got this locked in the bag. They know that Execration like to play that double mage situation, that double mage combination, and it's so easily punishable when you have competent tanks in the form of Lembot, who actually already took E2 Max's best hero. They have been outdrafted by a mile, a country mile here, ladies and gentlemen.
Pakbet doing well for himself, but 8, 4, and 8. There is a large clump of OWNAGE forces coming up top. Maximum charge being deployed by CKTD, but they are going to be disengaging, just going for that golden crab for a bit, trying to get some 300 gold for free. Now, the map has come to reset. It's half and half again, blue and red once again.
Yeah, you know, I'd agree. Blue and red, half and half, but sometimes half and half is only limited to lemonade and iced tea.
And coffee
and
sometimes.
coffee. That's true, fair enough. But of course now, a little bit more pressure being applied here by OWNAGE as they do try to steal this buff. They do successfully do it, of course. It's going to make life a little bit tougher to farm for the Execration side. They want to lock them in. They want to keep them they want to prevent them from farming. And so that's exactly what they're doing right now. As you can see, Execration even unable to leave their base.
Ridiculous gold lead here by OWNAGE at about 8,000 ahead of Execration's 40,000 gold.
That's absolutely immense at this point in the game. 16 minutes in. It's one of those things where you might not be able to come back from. It's a large gap, ladies and gentlemen, here. But, you know, of course, there's always a chance. Anything can happen in the game of Mobile Legends when it comes to the late game. But speaking of the late game, I'd still say OWNAGE have a better late game. So, Execration's chance to win, their win conditions, they've all but passed. So the only way that Execration can really win this is through a miracle. Or some immense misplay by OWNAGE. But let's be very clear. OWNAGE are actually very susceptible to making those big mistakes. They have shown them in the past. They have made those big mistakes to allow them their opponents to come back into the match. I don't know if we'll see today. We are in playoff mode, so this is all business all day long here. It's going to be a shot in the dark if Execration want to be able to come back into this.
As hard as this match has been going for the past 15 minutes, every minute from here on in is going to go towards OWNAGE's advantage. But then again, Execration can start building immortalities on all of their heroes. As we see right now on Dian, he already has his up. It's just a matter of time before this turns into a 30-minute slobber knocker.
It's also, I think, something to consider the fact that we don't have Kagura open here. Because we do not have Kagura open for the picking because there is a current issue with the champion. We're not allowing him to the map pool. The teams with such heavy mage composition users, such as Execration, who do rely on Pape and Zapnu, are very, very limited. Of course, Kagura is one of the top mages at the moment. So life without Kagura, it's very, very difficult.
That's a story of their life right now. Execration missing Kagura.
Yeah, exactly, because you have what, Gushin, who's right now not exactly in the best shape. Sure, Zapnu is very good at him, but there's so many better heroes that you can pick instead of instead of that Gushin. But that thought looks like we're gonna get into another clash here. The nice knockoff as a Lembot, but he's so tanky right there. That's the tankiness that we're talking about. The sustain is so good. Even on Barbie, Lard's gonna try to fight him, but it doesn't even matter. He's so tanky because Exort now actually gets the kill, and see Lard diving to the middle of everyone. Mega kill right there for him as well. So two people dropping for nothing. And as I said, you just can't break through that lineup. But nice pull right there from Fuzakin, yet again coming up huge. And now it's actually Exort going to be not getting that knockoff beautifully onto Dian. E2 Max yet to follow as CKTD passively from the back line does try to do that damage. This should be another tower going down.
All waves are now crashing onto Execration's base. Top, mid, bottom. They are so close to the core. Dian is going to be trying to knock people out, but it's not going to happen. Exort dealing a lot of damage. It is almost a wipe, but they go straight for the core. This game goes to OWNAGE.
OWNAGE definitely coming up with a huge play. I'm going to say 100% it was the picks and the bans here. 100%. It wasn't even about the game itself. I mean, sure, it was to some extent, but